Hi everyone, Charlene here. Today we are bringing you a really special video to share with you all of the amazing things that our Jewish Federation and our family of agencies are doing. Today we're going to highlight our special needs population, and I've brought along some fantastic guests who are working really hard. And while all of our buildings are closed, they are still here working for you and working for our entire South Jersey Jewish community. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and I'm going to kick it off with Lauren. Welcome, Lauren.
Good morning. Hello, everyone. My name is Lauren Rudin, and I am the Supportive Services Navigator for the Jewish Federation of Southern New Jersey. I link parents and families to resources. I also represent the Jewish Abilities Alliance, and I am the moderator of the Special Needs Coalition Facebook group.
I'm Barbara Abrams, and I'm the Director of Special Needs Program at Jewish Family and Children's Services. And our agency looks to support individuals basically once they leave high school, but help provide meaningful activities in terms of work, leisure, and social and recreational. And as we'll speak later, we are really here throughout this whole time to help you navigate these very challenging times.
Hi, I'm Nina Stamen. I am the director of the AHAD Special Needs Department at the CATS JCC, and our primary focus is social and recreational programming for individuals with special needs, and we also focus on family events and get people all together.
So Nina, maybe we'll start with you. Your focus you just mentioned is on family events. So with our buildings being closed, what is your department working on now?
So we're really fortunate because we have our own Facebook group page. So what we've started to do is kind of, with our classes not physically taking place, we've kind of paralleled some of the things that we do in class online. So for example, yesterday was our adult social group that meets the first and third Wednesdays. And we usually at the end have a conversation, we have a share. So Jackie, who works in the department, posted the question, what does everyone want to share about this time? It was out there and people got to answer and interact. So we're trying to keep everything as normal as possible, things going in a way that we want our participants to be involved.
And if a new person wants to join in from the virtual community, can they reach out to you?
So we're found on Facebook, and you can look for the AHAD, the Special Needs Programs and Services. And you just, like on Facebook, you request, and then I think there's one or two questions that the administrators will look at, and then you're part of the group.
Thank you, Nina. Is there anything else that you want to highlight that your team is working on?
So in conjunction with our own AHAD Facebook group page, the JCC has a wonderful new page that they started, and that's CATS JCC members. So what that'll do is that'll include all the content from all the departments at the JCC. So in an email to the parents and our participants, I said, hey, if you're not on our page, you can go on that page, and maybe you're not really into learning about Mahjong. However, there's the person that you see in the hallway. So it's another way of keeping the familiarity going.
Yes.
Say, hey, there's someone I know.
In my home, Mr. Greg did a freeze dance, which was a huge hit.
Mr. Greg's been posting some really neat things this week.
So Barbara, do you want to share a little bit? I know that you guys are on the front lines of a lot of different areas with this. Can you share a little bit about what your team is doing?
Sure. First of all, our agency is so committed to trying to help all of those, the most vulnerable populations, make sure that they have food during this difficult time. So for anybody who is food insecure, or for individuals, particularly seniors who are unable to go out and get their food, the agency is working in conjunction with the community to develop protocols and resources and elicit volunteers to really help in this effort. And information on this is formulating, as we speak, and there will be information on the JFCS website. Just please know that, as social service agencies, we are so here to help everybody to the extent that you all can do that. But we are working round the clock to make sure that services continue to be provided. Particularly in the area of our special needs department, we support many individuals out at employment, and obviously most of the people are not working, but we are providing, phone consults to them to try to help them navigate what they need to do while they're not working, to try to support them in that, help them perhaps file for unemployment benefits, or at least give them suggestions to that extent, to try to keep them at least in the loop during this process. For the few individuals that are working, to the extent that we can, we are providing support actually out at the work site. A couple of our people are still stocking the shelves at Wawa, because the freezer still needs to be full. People are going in and, they feel safe and closed in the freezer. We have a couple of people who are out actually doing that kinds of work. Our TOPS program, which is our day program, has created a wonderful closed Facebook page for the TOPS members. And every day they're posting, whether it's an exercise class or a Zumba class. Yesterday's suggestion was to go out and take a walk and take pictures of beautiful nature, and they're looking to have a photo contest of who's taken the most beautiful picture of some flower or some beautiful aspect of nature. So that page has become very prolific. A lot of people are participating, and it's really trying to keep our group together, which is wonderful. We're looking to do that as well with our SAIL participants and have a similar page so that they can continue to dialogue with each other and feel connected and socially engaged. And in general, the agency is open for phone calls, for emails, and we will respond back as quickly as possible with any information.
Thank you. And I think one key thing that you just said is that we want people to know we're together. And I think people are working to change the word social distancing to physical distancing because we really want to stay socially connected. So thank you both for sharing different ways people can and really stay connected
Right.
in the communities.
We're going from social distancing to social engagement.
Yes.
Well said.
Social, I love that.
We're all engaged. Right.
Social virtual engagement.
Right.
Lauren, I'd love to take it over to you.
Sure. So as the supportive services navigator, I am still meeting with families to discuss any concerns that they might have. I'm doing that through email, but also through Zoom. I met with a parent yesterday. We did an audio call, so it's very similar to what this meeting is, this is a Zoom video conference, so I'm able to do that one-on-one with parents and families. But in addition to that, if someone just wants to call via telephone, there's a way to do this without the screens. So it's just like a telephone call where I'm at my computer and the person is on their telephone. So people are welcome to email me and if they would like to set anything up.
Thank you very much. We'll just take a second to circle back to Nina. What's one thing that you really want people to know or understand right now?
That's an excellent question. This is uncharted water for all of us. This is new for all of us. So I'm just hoping that everyone takes it, I think you said it before, 1 hour, 1 day at a time. Do your best to do something that makes you happy during the day so that you can keep your spirits up. Reach out to friends, to family, and find humor. The humor is what's going to get us through this. I think that's really important. And like I said before, I just want everyone to know that, and Barbara said it so well, we are here. We are here through email, we are here through phone, we are all here together. So no one should feel alone in this. We really want to have this community spirit continue, in the virtual world.
Thank you. Lauren, I saw you nodding your head. Do you want to echo and share a little bit more from your perspective, what you'd like people to know?
Thank you. Yes, please. I wanted to share that there is a Special Needs Coalition Facebook group. It is a closed private group. It consists of members of the community who provide services to the special needs community, but also parents, families, individuals themselves. We have a number of our clergy that are part of the Special Needs Coalition as well, and some community providers, of which Nina and Barbara are part. But I wanted to let people know that if they were interested in joining the group, they can request to become members, but it's really important to answer the membership questions, and that's to make sure that we don't have people unnecessarily soliciting parents, harassing parents. This is really a safe space for parents to to come on, to vent, to ask questions, and to feel supported.
Thank you. And Barbara, over to you. What's one thing you would like people to know?
Yeah, I mean, we all, as we all have said, this is unprecedented times, and it's difficult for all families, but it's particularly difficult for those who have a child with a disability, who just may not really understand what's happening. Their lives have been changed, the programs they went to or the schools they attended are no longer available to them. So, you know, a suggestion could be, to the extent possible, to try to create some sort of structure in the course of one's day, whether it's making a list, whether putting things with pictures on it that somebody could check off. But we all do best with structure, particularly those individuals that we serve. And just a thought, a suggestion to families, if that could be incorporated into their hunkered down days at home.
Thank you. That's all really, really helpful. And I just kind of want to conclude with everyone going around and sharing the best way to connect with you and your services. Lauren, let's kick it off with you. You mentioned a little bit.
Sure. The best way to reach me is via email, lrudin, RUDIN, @jfedsnj.org.
Thank you. And over to you, Nina.
So I can be found at nstamen, STAIMAN, @jfedsnj.org. And our phones are working beautifully, so you can call the main numbers of our different agencies. And my extension is 1204. And with technology, we get a voicemail in our email. So if you do return calls, thank you, technology. Over here.
Yes, major gratitude for technology during this time, and I will be posting that as well in our blurb. And Barbara, what's the best way to get you and your team?
Good. To echo, email is babrams@jfedsnj.org. Also, our mainline number is being monitored and it's open, and feel free to call 856-424-1333, and I'm extension 1182. And as well as go to the JFCS website. Information will be posted there on a regular basis. Any updates regarding services provided throughout the community.
Thank you all very, very much. And we'll post the links and the information. And I just want to thank you all so much for coming on, and really thank you for the work that you guys continue to do on a daily basis. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlene.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.